So, hello, Raphael. We are at Microsoft. All right, welcome back to take two.
All right, yeah, let's move on.
So this is the second video. The first video was on Raphael's channel. So just to briefly recap, this is Raphael Santos. He will introduce himself in a moment, and I'm Eric van Herk. This is a video that is being posted on the Project Corner vlog, and Raphael Santos has his own YouTube channel, and I will put a link down below that you can visit to watch the first part of the video. So in the first part, we did a short introduction to my person. So Raphael, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we dive into Microsoft tools.
Okay, yeah, so thank you, Eric, for having me, first of all.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Raphael Santos, and I am, as Eric, a project MVP. I am based in the city of São Paulo in Brazil, and I've been an MVP since 2016. That was my first nomination. Attending the summit for the third time, having a great time here with my friends and MVP colleagues and the Microsoft team. I do work for Sensei Project Solutions, which is an organization based here in the US that has lots of things to do with your organization, the organization you work for, right, Eric?
Exactly.
So we have a very good relationship.
We do. Projectum and Sensei have a close relation. We use your apps, you use our apps. You write books, I write book reviews. So yeah, we have a good standing, and we like what Sensei is doing in the market. And I think that Projectum and Sensei are doing wonderful things in the space of project management and project online.
Yeah.
These are basically the tools that we're talking now about on our blogs, right? Just to give you a short notice of what's happening behind us, we're actually at the Microsoft headquarters, and that behind us is the actual Microsoft logo.
Yeah, the
So
famous
shove
logo.
over a bit.
Yeah.
That is it. So that's Microsoft logo, and people tend to take some pictures here and
We
enjoy
are
the
basically
lovely
on their way, right?
Yeah, we're in their way.
We are
That's
renting this
exactly-
space.
That's exactly the case. So we talked a bit about the blog on the first video and the blogs and how they are doing. Let's talk a bit about technology and what Microsoft currently is doing, right? It's a new way of working. It's a modern way of working, and that includes Teams, and that includes Power Apps and Flow. And what's your opinion about the whole new situation?
Well, I do believe that we are having, or we are gonna have, a bright future ahead of us, because Microsoft is putting things together in a way that the regular user can do more things, can be more powerful, right? So, as a user, I would be able to do things that only a developer would be able to do, or it would require me to have a better skill set or better knowledge or a heavier or a higher knowledge to be able to do so. So, for example, automating things, collaborating more with my colleagues, doing my work in the way I want to, and being more productive. So this is pretty cool what we are seeing here.
Yeah. Before the recording, we had a small talk about a user case where you mentioned that people wanted to have approvals, wanted to have emails, wanted to have all kinds of things automated, and you're doing that with Flow.
Yeah.
Where in the previous situation, how would you solve that?
Well, yeah, basically you would have to have some development behind the scenes. So then, if you would like to have a notification or something like that, you would have to write some code, even though it would be little code, but you will have to do some, or at least use SharePoint Designer. Would an action that would open space for having more items to create that are not necessarily what the user expects, right?
Yeah.
Because if we were to use, for example, SharePoint Designer, we would have to maybe create some stages and some workflows, and maybe this is not what the user is expecting. So now we can go straight to the point.
Yeah, exactly. Without code, it's a no-code, low-code kind of solution. So we're together here at the MVP Summit, and I gathered all of the MVPs, and the one that stuck around is actually my CEO.
Bring
It's
him on.
Mr. Peter
Yeah,
Castanals.
bring him onto the
And
stage.
here he comes. Drum roll. Hi, Peter. Good to
Hi.
have you here.
I'll just, hey, Peter.
Put the mic here. So we were talking about flow. We were talking about Teams and Power Apps. What's your opinion about Microsoft and the way it's evolving here?
Well, I think coming from a past background of using SharePoint, there was this time where everything was a web part, and I think web part was the solution for many to tailor the experience for the users of doing project management. To do a web part back then required coding capabilities, coding skills, and now we have Power Apps and Flow, and altogether that leads to a non-developer experience for customizing and tailoring both laptop experience but also mobile experience for anybody doing project or work management.
It's very responsive, the new solution, right? You can use an iPad, you could use a tablet, you could use probably a hub even, a Surface Hub with big screens,
For sure.
and it doesn't really matter. The only skills that I think you really need is drawing skills. I've seen you do this multiple times, Peter, where you just sit down, you draw what you want.
Yeah.
You get two people that use Flow often in our organization, and they just build these
do
things.
it, yeah.
It's a very quick, very nice solution.
Cool, very cool.
So this is video number 2. Video number 1 will be down below in the comments, and let us know if you like this kind of interview. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, visit Raphael's channel for sure.
Learn some Portuguese then.
Learn some Portuguese, yeah, exactly. I didn't put any Dutch in there, so let's keep it there.
All right.
But other than that, thank you very much for coming on to the channel.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're off to the celebration party at the MVP Summit.
Let's drink some beers, right?
Let's drink some beers.
Right.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.